Sometimes the thing that is separating you from the room that you want to be in is your own belief that you belong in that room. See, many of us, we go and we see so many people who get elevated that are able to sit at certain tables. They have certain jobs, certain positions, certain titles, and we feel as though these people are somehow so much more special, so much more intelligent, so much more knowledgeable than we are, which is why they're in these rooms. But the truth is that it's not that these people know so much more than you or have worked so much harder than you. Is that they just believe that they could be and belong in these rooms with who they are and the value that they provide. Maybe it's not about how much you know, and maybe it's not even about who you know. But maybe it's about your own belief in yourself that you deserve to sit at these tables. I recently heard a clip, and I shared that clip here on my channel with President Obama, where he was speaking and saying that you should not let people think that you don't belong, because you have no idea how many people already believe that you shouldn't be where you are. Some people believe you shouldn't be married based off of how you live your life. Some people believe you shouldn't be a parent. Some people may not even believe you should even be relationships. And a lot of people believe that you shouldn't have the job that you have with what they think about you. Don't let people think you don't belong where you are. You belong exactly where you are, and you do belong higher in these elevated rooms. You have to believe that for yourself, though. If you don't think that you're worthy enough to sit at the table and converse and have conversations with these so-called big, famous, intelligent people, then no, you won't be there. But I'm telling you right now, these actors, these musicians, these business leaders, these thought leaders, I don't care if it's Jeff Bezos, I don't care if it's Mark Zuckerberg, I don't care if it's Denzel Washington, I don't care if it's Will Smith. They both have to put their shoes on one foot at a time. They both got to work. They both have to eat. They both have to think, and they both have to take care of their health. Every single person I mention are just people. Or as President Obama said, they're just folks. I don't care who I meet in this lifetime. I don't care what job they have. I don't care what they do. They're just folks. I'm going to talk to them the same way I'm talking to you here on this camera. I mean, do we get starstruck when we meet people that we have appreciated over the years? People who have said or spoken things into our lives. Yes, we get starstruck. I'm not saying that if I were to meet President Obama himself or any of the other people that I mentioned that I may have that I may aspire to meet one day, that I won't be shocked to be like, wow, I'm literally standing right here talking to these people. But at the end of the day, they're just people, just like me. They have emotions. They have feelings, just like me. Right? They do business, just like me. They gotta pay bills. Everything. Nothing changes that makes anyone so much more elevated than you. The only person that you should revere more is God. That's the only person that is above all things, because he himself is worthy of all praise, honor, and glory. No one else. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter what their title is. They can't and won't do anything in comparison to what God has done and is doing and will do for us. So I'll leave you with this. If you truly want to elevate in your life, whether it be in your jobs or relationship or whatever it is, you need to believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself and know that you do belong in these places. The value that you contribute, the hard work that you put in, the dedication that you consistently have for yourself and getting better and better every single day puts you in those conversations. Now, here's some other things that you may need to consider. Are you ready to be in those rooms? Maybe these are rooms that at one moment you thought, yes, I would love to do that. But then later on you realize that, no, I actually like my life right now. Maybe these are rooms that come with other responsibilities that you may not be prepared to handle right now. Maybe these are rooms that for your sake, for you yourself, you've decided, okay, I want to go a different route. Maybe you don't care about being at that particular table anymore. Whatever it is, make sure it's your choice. Make sure it's not someone else's choice on the reason why you don't want to be there. But don't allow the belief that you can't be there be placed on you by anyone else that thinks that you don't belong there. People have died for your right to be at a lot of these tables. People have died and have sacrificed their lives so that you can fly. Someone already came up at first with the idea of the airplane. Someone already came up with the idea of the train way before you. And you know what? A lot of people sacrifice family time. Some people sacrifice their lives for these types of things. You have the right to belong. And don't let anyone tell you any different. I appreciate you for joining. I pray nothing but blessings and peace over your life as you continue to walk with me on this Christian journey. And I'll talk to you next time.